Hello, today I'm going to show you how I accomplished the striped DSP in the Easter egg on today's page. So what you need to do is you need to select a punch. I'll just choose the butterfly here and allow me to enlarge it a bit so you can see it better. Now with the butterfly selected, I'm going to come over to the right hand side menu under punches and select paper fill. And I'm just going to select any DSP here. Let's say OK. Now what we need to do is we need to copy this butterfly and paste it in place. You can do this a couple of ways. The first way is you can come up to your top menu and under Edit select Copy and then go back up and say Edit and Paste in Place. Now you won't be able to tell, but it's done it. So what we're going to do is come back over to the right hand menu and select Paper Fill again, and this time we're going to select a different DSP and we're going to say OK. And our butterfly has now been changed to the new DSP. Now to get the other layer to show, we're going to double click on that one, and if you click down and move your mouse, you can move your DSP around. So what we're going to do is we're going to drag it down until we can see the edge of the paper. So you can see now that this is white and that indicates where there is no DSP, and then the rest is our DSP. So we're going to say OK, and now it reveals our bottom layer. So what we want to do again is copy and paste in place, and you can also do this by doing on a Mac Command C and then Shift Command V. So once again it's pasted it in place. We're going to come over, paper fill, and we're going to select a different DSP. Say OK, going to double click, and then we're just going to pull it down. Say OK. And as you can see, it reveals the two bottom layers. Now let's say you don't like where the placement of your DSP is. You can easily double click on it again and go back on and adjust it. And so one more time, copy, paste in place, paper fill, OK, double click, and we're going to drag it all the way down, say OK. Now let's say you want to add a drop shadow or a matte on your butterfly. If you were to select all of your butterfly, this is what's going to happen, which isn't the desired look you want. What it's doing is it's saying, okay, this is a matte, and if you were doing a matte in real life, it would be completely on the background of your first layer. So what it's doing is this is what would have been behind your DSP. So we don't want that, so I'll just undo that move. What we need to do is we need to select this bottom layer, but the problem is if you click on it, it's going to select the top butterfly. So what you need to do is go over to the left hand menu and select the icon with the layers. Now you can see the 4 different butterfly punches that we have in their different stages. We want to select the very bottom butterfly, so just double click on that. And now our bottom butterfly has been selected. We can come over now under punches and select matte and say OK. And now it will give the outline to your back butterfly and everything else will stay the same. Same applies to the drop shadow. You can now add a drop shadow to the back butterfly. One little tip, once you're done designing your butterfly and you want to add it to your page, click and drag over top of all your punches and group them together. You can do this by going to Arrange and Arrange and go to Group, and now your butterfly will have a little box around it and it will show as one unit. So that's how I did that technique. I hope you find that helpful and have a great day.